Segons l'Ayurveda, la font de tota l'existència és la consciència còsmica universal, el Paramatma, que es manifesta com a energia masculina i femenina. Purusha, que es relaciona amb l'energia masculina, és una consciència carent de decisió, passiva però pura. Prakruti, l'energia femenina, és una consciència activa, plena d'elecció. Tant Purusha com Prakruti són eternes, intemporals. Aquestes dues energies estan presents en tots els organismes vius, també en cada home i en cada dona, i en tots els objectes inanimats. Hita hitam, sukam dukam, ayustasya, hita hitam, manach tach yatro katam, ayurveda sauchate, benefici o no benefici, felicitat o no felicitat, el coneixement, benefici o no benefici, la vida i la mort. Segons la mitologia hindú, l'Ayurveda sempre ha existit. La va crear Brahma, el déu creador. Aquest la va transmetre a Daksha Prajapati, rei de l'Himalaya, pare de Sati. Daksha ho explicà al déu Ashwini Kumar, fill de Surya, el déu Sol, i Ashwini Kumar a Indra, el líder dels déus. I Indra ho explicà als homes. En el món dels homes, la primera referència que sabem sobre l'Ayurveda, tal i com la coneixem avui dia, rau al segle VI abans de Crist, amb el Rishi Atreya, alumne de Rishi Atri. Els coneixements de Treia es van estendre al llarg dels segles. Altres savis destacables de la seva escola foren Agni Visesha, Charaka aproximadament al segle III abans de Crist i Shushruta. So, we are with Dr. Mandip. She is a specialist in the Ciència department, and we are here for, if it's possible, know about some concepts about Ayurveda, some base concepts. For example, what is the concept of the Pancha Bhutas?
No, actually we call it as Pancha Mahabhuta.
Pancha Mahabhuta, sorry.
And Pancha Mahabhuta, they are like 5 Bhutas or Mahabhutas are like elements. Like whole universe is being composed of some material. Similarly, there is principle from our science that whatever exists in the world, it is being basically made from 5 elements. And that are called as the 5 basic elements of Pancha Mahabhuta. So it is our own principle, and so we believe that everything in the world, so also the human body is a part of the world, so body itself is also made from these 5 basic elements only, and that we term as Prithvi, Jal, Akash, Tej and Vayu. So whatever is being made in your body, it is being with the combination of these factors. So whatever organ, structure inside your body, it will be either from these or the combination of all these, and dominancy of these will show you the pictures of that structure in that form. And so we recognize anything which is hard and solid in the body, it is from the Prithvi Mahabhut. Anything which is liquid and flowing, it is from the Jal Mahabhut. So this principle is being used as the Panchabhautik principle, which is being applied for the human body, for the diet, for the drugs and everything. So this is called as Panch Mahabhut theory of Ayurveda.
El primer element dels Pancha Mahabhut és Akash, l'espai. És buit, lleuger, sutil i omnipresent. Tot impregna i tot abarca. És universal, immòbil i no té forma. Vayu és l'aire, sec, lleuger, clar i mòbil. Es mou en l'espai. No té forma, però el podem sentir. És el principi del moviment. Teja és el foc, és calent, sec, agut, penetrant i lluminós. És actiu i mutable, regula la nostra temperatura corporal i el metabolisme. Jala, l'aigua, és fluida, pesada, suau, viscosa, freda, densa i cohesiva. Està present al cos en forma de plasma, citoplasma, suero, orina o saliva. Sense ella, les cèl·lules no viurien. I l'últim element dels Pancha Mahabhut és Prithvi, la terra. És pesada, dura, aspra, densa, de moviment lent i voluminosa. Aporta solidesa, força i estructura. Es troba en els ossos, cartílags, dents i la pell. So, and now we know what is the Pancha Mahabhut, and what is the relation, or what is the doshas inside the body? What is the relation with Pancha Mahabhut and the doshas? What is the concept of dosha?
See, as you see in the other side of the world, people say that whole body is under function due to some factors. And those factors, they control all the functions of the body. Similarly, Ayurveda believe that there are Vata, Pitta and Kapha. They are called as the three dosha. They are called as the three basic functional units of the body, which are maintaining all your physiology depending on whether it is Vata being related to the all types of bodily movements, whether they are macroscopic or microscopic. Similarly, Pitta is being related to anything which has to be transformed. Pitta is being needed there, and whenever it is the case of nutrition, Kapha is being required. So Vata, Pitta and Kapha, they are three dosha, and as we have said, anything is five, made from the five basic elements. So Vata, Pitta, Kapha should also have these five basic elements. So the principle remains the same, that though Vata, Pitta and Kapha, they are made from the five basic elements, but they have got the dominance of some elements, and because of that they carry a particular property, and because of that they attribute a particular function in them. Just take an example of Vayu. Vayu is something which is always helping to move, and whenever you need movement, you need two factors. One is the Vayu and the Akash, that is space and the force. So Vayu is basically dominantly made from these two factors. Similarly, when you talk about Pitta, you want something to be changed, and whenever you want something to be changed, Agni is required. So it has the mainly of the Agni and little bit of the Jal inside. And Kapha, because it is always nourishing and it is giving the body shape, structure, etc., it is dominantly having the Prithvi and the Jal in it. And so you can again say, whenever you want to increase Vata, if you take these types of elements, Vata will increase in the body. And whenever you want to reduce Vata, you take the opposite qualities of these elements, you will reduce the Vata. And so we make a relationship that five elements and three doshas, they are interrelated. And so you get the effect of the elements on the dosh and dosh on the elements. It's a vice versa phenomenon.
Alright, so dosha is a kind of a system of functionality of the body.
Yes, it is the governing function structures of the body which are helping to maintain all the internal physiological things within the normal limits when they are in the normal pattern. And when they will be disturbed, as per Ayurveda, they will induce some pathogenesis inside the body, and that pathogenesis will be termed as Vata pathogenic conditions, Pitta pathogenic conditions, or Kapha pathogenic conditions. And the symptoms will be similar to what are the qualities of the Vata. Similar symptoms will start inducing in the body. And on the basis of that, you will confirm that Vata has got vitiated or provoked, and so the person has started showing the additional functional activities of the Vata, and so it has to be controlled or managed. So this is the principle you think of the physiology, same you are applying for the pathology. And that is also the base for all the disease definition as per Ayurveda also. So whenever we diagnose a disease, we use these terms for the diagnosis of the conditions also.
Així, Vata és l'energia del moviment. Com a principi de mobilitat, Vata regula tota l'activitat del cos, mental i fisiològica. És la responsable de la respiració al parpeig, els batecs del cor, tot el moviment del citoplasma, les membranes cel·lulars i els impulsos del nostre sistema nerviós. Pitta és l'energia de l'escalfor, l'energia del metabolisme, regeix tots els canvis bioquímics i regula la digestió, l'absorció, l'assimilació i la temperatura corporal. En la biologia moderna comprèn les enzimes i els aminoàcids fonamentals en el metabolisme. Kapha és l'energia que forma l'estructura del cos, la força que manté unides les cèl·lules. També proporciona el líquid necessari per la vida cel·lular, lubrica les articulacions, hidrata la pell, ajuda a curar ferides i conserva la immunitat. Afavoreix l'anabolisme, el procés de construcció del cos, el creixement, la creació i la reparació cel·lular.
He feels relief.
Why, why in Panchakarma you are getting the result? Why, when you touch the patient.
So the relation with Pancha Mahabhutas, doshas inside our body create the Pakruti. And what this Pakruti's vitiation is the Bigruti. Can you tell us more details about what is the Pakruti and the Bigruti?
I will spell it properly. It is called as Prakriti.
Sorry.
Prakriti actually means a natural format. So there is a principle in Ayurveda that everybody or every individual has been made in its own natural way, and so only he is differing from any other individual. So each individual carries his own characteristics, his own format of digestion, metabolism, and accordingly he has a distinguished physical and mental presentation. And this concept, to analyze the health, we take the principle of Prakriti, because we believe that either due to the dominance of Vata, Pitta and Kapha, individuals will be reclassified into 7 groups. And each of these 7 groups will have their own way of metabolism, digestion, excretion and everything. And so their demand, their habits and their health pattern will be very different from each other. And so when you are planning a health or a treatment aspect, you have to think of this concept. So we call it as always consider Prakriti for the health. Health means for the planning of the diet, lifestyle, etc. Just take an example of, suppose a person is a Vata dominant individual as per our Ayurveda, then his digestion, metabolism, everything will be little bit poor. It will be always varying, it will be irregular pattern, and so he has to follow such diet and everything so that he is not getting more of the Vata vitiation inside of him. So the whole diet chart for the Vata person will be very different for the diet chart for the Pitta Prakriti. And so in the health we take this concept, and similarly we believe that a person with one dosh dominance has the chances to develop those diseases more in his life. So he is being susceptible to that disorders, and so we can plan that how we can prevent these disorders in this patient. So also we take consideration of the Prakriti. And sometimes due to the faulty lifestyle and diet, if there are some changes in the Vata, Pitta and Kapha and they induce the pathogenesis, then we use the word of Vikriti. Vikriti means they have gone to an abnormal stage where they need a treatment to bring them back to the normalcy. So that is called as Vikriti. So Vikriti is always indicating towards a disease state or a abnormal pathological condition which needs a correction towards the Prakriti. Okay, but you should not get confused between the Prakriti, what we call it as the physical constitution, and Prakriti as a physical, normal physiological state. So Prakriti is a physical constituent of a human being as per his attribution of Vat, Pitta and Kapha. And when Prakriti means the normal physiological state of a body is disturbed, then it goes towards the Vikriti. So in the end you can call Vikriti is disease as per Ayurveda and Prakriti is also health parameter. But it is other than the physical constituent. Acha?
Acha.
Segons l'Ayurveda, la salut no és només l'ausència de malaltia, és més un estat d'equilibri entre el cos, la ment i la consciència, l'equilibri dels dosha, els datus, que són els teixits, les males, les excrecions, i la digestió, agni. Quan tots aquests factors estan equilibrats, es produeix un estat anomenat swasta, que significa totalment feliç dins d'un mateix. La malaltia és algo que no apareix de cop. Existeix un vincle causal directe entre els factors que influeixen sobre nosaltres i els efectes que aquests ens produeixen. La causa és com una llavor del mal que amaga el fracàs. Una mala dieta, falta d'exercici o mals hàbits freqüentment solen ser aquesta causa. Així doncs, la salut és l'efecte d'un estil de vida, d'una forma de ser. Viure amb les directrius de l'Ayurveda és l'art de viure.
So the patient supposedly have a disease and coming with you in the Kaya Chikitsa department. What is Kaya Chikitsa?
See, there are specialities in Ayurveda because once you treat a human body, it has got many systems, it is a multi-system condition, and there may be disorders coming from various parts of the systems of the body. So we have developed 8 main specialities of the Ayurveda. Among them, one is called as Kaya Chikitsa. Kaya actually means it is a treatment of the Agni, as we have talked before also. So whenever there is any derangement of the Agni, and as a result of that there are certain types of metabolic disorders being induced in the body, which we believe usually come from the lifestyle disorders due to the faulty diet and lifestyle. They are to be diagnosed as per the patient's condition, and then we have to plan a proper line of treatment for that particular condition in that particular individual. So with that concept, we diagnose a disease in a patient, which we term as per our science into a typical term, and then we go into the deeper pathogenesis of that particular disease, and for that we plan some herbal or herbal mineral medicines along with some diet or lifestyle intervention. So that is our main three conditions, or you can say now the world is running after non-communicable diseases. Non-communicable diseases are the lifestyle disorders. So Kai Chikitsa is a branch which will be mainly dealing with these types of disorders, where all types of cancers or any types of infectious diseases or any disorders which are coming from the gastrointestinal tract or the conditions which are coming from the small intestine, large intestine, or the diabetes, hypertension, they are all dealt in the Kai Chikitsa department.
Okay, so thank you for the interview.
Yes.
Dhanyavad.
Que els déus virtuosos alegrin els nostres cors amb l'escalfor del seu amor. Que la gràcia dels déus ens envolti, cerquem la seva amistat. Que els déus ens concedeixin vida perquè podem viure. L'invoquem a ell, a la Ayurveda, del que es mou i del que no es mou, l'inspirador dels nostres pensaments, que vingui a donar-nos ajut. Que aquest nostre protector i guardar diví, el constant, faci augmentar la nostra salut, perquè puguem viure llargament. La roda de la Ayurveda sempre ha existit i seguirà rodant. Dependrà dels humans saber-la apreciar i deixar-se estimar per aquesta ciència mil·lenària.
Ramesh, what is for you life?
Life is the same as Atman, the energy, the battery, which travels into death. It's like oil and the flame. Oil is the life, the energy. It travels into the flame. The flame is the death part, and oil is the life part.
And the flame is the
Death, dying,
space, also
and mixing,
part.
dying and mixing into space.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.